Hey guys, it's Brother Phil again. Yes, I've been gone for a week. I had eye surgery last week. Let me get my hand out of the way. Had eye surgery last week and it was blurry and I couldn't tell if I was in focus or not. So I just decided we'd postpone the videos for a while. We'll get back to the waiting thing in a little bit. But I want to talk a little bit about vision. You know, you learn a lot when you go through eye surgery. I had a cataract that was ripe in my left eye, and so we had it removed and a lens replaced in it. But I learned some great things about vision. You know, the scripture says that he who is without vision will perish. And we all know, whether you are a believer or not, whether you read the Bible or not, look, we know the importance of having a vision, knowing what it is we're working toward, having goals and laying those out for us to have a place to go to, a place to look forward to, and goals and ideas in our life that will be ideal for our life. And so we know that that is true, that if you have no vision, if you have no goal, have no idea of where you want to go, then you're not going to go anywhere. You're just going to be stuck. And you'll be stuck and you will die in that negative attitude and behavior. And so it's very important that we have vision. But let me tell you some things I learned while I had no vision, because this eye is kind of weak anyway, but my left eye really is my strong eye, and we had that surgery in it last week. And so I'll be honest with you, I had no vision. And I learned some very important things. When you have no vision, you must depend on other people. It's just necessary. If you want to get anywhere, if you want to go anywhere, if you want to do anything, you must depend on other people. You know, I depended on my wife a lot for mobility here in the house. I depended on her for reading messages and notifications when they came in on my phone because it was so blurry I couldn't read it. I depended on her to read any messages that I might type back to someone because I was just typing either by feel or by hopefully picking the right keys, and then having her to read my message to make sure it said what I wanted it to say before I hit send. So we must depend on other people if we have no vision. Number two, we must depend on our senses. You know, we have to depend on our hearing, on our sense of touch, our sense of smell. All of these things are more heightened when we have one of our senses knocked out of the park, so to speak. And so when we're limited with our vision, we have to make sure that we have the other senses working in high gear, so that we can make up for those things. We're always going to be alert to those things that don't seem right. So we need to rely on other people. We need to rely on our other senses. And thirdly, we need to understand our limitations. Look, you need to know that when your eyesight is not right, you don't need to be cutting with a very sharp knife. You don't need to be driving down the road. There's a lot of things you do not need to be doing because you are limited in your ability. So we need to understand and know our limitations. We need to rely on our senses, and we need to rely on others. But more importantly than all of those things, here's the thing I really learned. We need to work on restoring our vision. Look, I can't rely on my wife for a vision for me. I can rely on her to help for a vision for our family, but not for me. That vision is my vision, and I have to develop it, and I have to commit to it and buy into it and know that it's mine. Right now, I'm having a vision that I need to shave in just a few minutes after I eat lunch. But here's the thing. Always remember that he who is without a vision will perish. If you have no goal in life, you're never going to get there. You're just going to be stuck and you're going to die. Miserable, unhappy, and unfulfilled. But if you have a vision, if you can see the way you need to see, and right now I can't, although I see I just messed my hair up. If you can see the way you need to see and keep your eye on that goal and work toward it every day, you will live an abundant, full, and free life. And you will live a life that others will envy and others will enjoy watching as well. God bless you. You have a great day.